of movie were you playing in there?
Movie? Oh, it was a horror movie. It was a scary movie. It was just a little clip, just talking, just a little game prep stuff. That's it.
How has game prep been this week?
It's been good. It's been good. Today was a good hot day, and I thought that mentally they got a little fatigued, but then picked it up and finished. I thought pretty good. It's kind of what I was hoping for today. Really kind of push them. We'll take the pads off tomorrow. Really back them off, and I think part of the mental fatigue is. It's just been so long preparing, and they're ready. They're ready to go and ready to get out there and see what they can do on game day. But it's still a process you got to go through to get them ready. Every day counts, every drill, every minute that we have to prepare them. But it's been a solid week. Tomorrow will be a very big day because that's kind of when we bring it all together from a team standpoint, and big important meetings. And then we'll have our normal game prep on Friday and get ready to play.
How much of a significance does this game have on recruiting? Because you guys have recruited Georgia hard.
Well, I mean, it's important. Georgia is obviously about 20 miles from here, so we recruit Georgia like it's in state. Somebody was asking me that today, and I've been a part of big wins against your so-called team that you're recruiting against where you still don't get the guy. You think it might matter, and then I've been on the other side of it where you get beat by them and think it might hurt you, but it doesn't. So, but at the end of the day, it's just a huge game in that you have opportunity to get so many people on your campus and to have game day and all that and to showcase Clemson. I think that's the big thing. But at the end of the day, when guys make decisions, it's about the program. It's about what they feel like the best fit for them is. It's not necessarily about, one particular game.
I guess it could, though, open up doors for future years. Maybe not the guys this year, but maybe 2 years down the road because you went head-to-head with them and beat them. Wouldn't that help it open up in that state?
I think the biggest thing is we just have to do a great job in really, building relationships and recruiting that state very hard, and we do. Like I said, we recruit it just like it's an in-state area for us. We're not going to be successful at Clemson if we don't recruit Georgia well, if we don't recruit North Carolina well, Florida in particular. And, we've done a good job there. And, heck, it's, a lot closer to a lot of areas in Georgia with a lot of prospects than it is to a lot of the areas in our own state just because of where we're positioned. So it just makes sense that we'd put, a lot of emphasis on being able to recruit that state very well. Sure, absolutely. Just the fact that I think we play a tough schedule every year, and that we develop our players, and that we win consistently, and you can graduate with a great education and go to the NFL and do all those things. I think those are ultimately the things that you got to have in your program to recruit well.
Has anything changed on the injury front since yesterday?
No, it's all the same. Leggett is practicing, and I think he could play if needed. But we'll right now our plan is to have him available and really only have to use him if we have to, just simply because of where we are game plan wise. We feel good about the guys that we've been working, and it's probably going to be Saturday night when he's really feeling good. But if we have to have him, I think he'll be ready to play.
Coach, can you remember an opener that means more to the program starting off the season?
Well, they're all big. All the openers are big, but this one's unusual because I don't think Clemson's ever opened up. I don't think there's ever been 2 top 10 teams in an opener at Clemson. So it's big from that standpoint, and game day, and it's Clemson, Georgia. So all those things are just things that have added a little spice to it. But to me, the opener's always big. You want to get off to a good start. You want to win that first game. You've been practicing forever. It's your first chance to go and play, and you want to put your best foot forward. You want to get off to a good start and get a little wind in your sail. And when you lose the opener, it's always disappointing. You lose any game, it's disappointing. But that's why you play the game. But we're just excited to be able to have an opportunity to go compete and see where we are.
Are you worried with the amount of people that are going to be watching the game and the amount of coverage that's going to be there about maybe some of the young guys getting butterflies in their stomach? Is there any way you can combat that?
Well, most of our young guys are just depth guys for us. We've got some pretty experienced guys that are coming back that have been in some big games. We've got we got a couple of freshmen on offense that are backup guys for us. I think we've got maybe 3 freshmen in our 2 deep on defense, and we've got some sophomores that maybe are going to play a little bit more. But for the most part, I think we've got pretty good experience of guys that have been in big games. And it's our 3rd SEC game in a row. It's our 3rd top 10 game in a row. So it's not like these guys hadn't been to the dance before.
If you could give a message to the fans, considering how important home field advantage is, what would that be?
Man, let's just have Death Valley at its best. Just be who we are. I mean, it's always awesome every time we kick it off in that stadium. But show up early, just bring the energy. I think that is going to be a huge factor in this ball game. And just like I told the team, let's handle the adversity. I mean, it's foolish to think that everything's going to go your way and that there's not going to be some adversity. But when that adversity comes, stay behind these guys and continue to bring that 12th man advantage into the game, because there's no question we have a huge advantage here at home when our crowd is rocking like they're capable of. But I'm not real worried about it, to be honest with you. I know that everybody's going to show up. Everybody's excited to get this thing going. It's Clemson, Georgia. It's the opener, and Death Valley's back open for business. So I can't wait. Can't wait to get out there and celebrate with and enjoy the evening with a bunch of people in orange.
Have you thought about what you're going to tell the guys before you run on the field on Saturday?
Yeah, a little bit. Yep.
Give us a little insight to that.
No.
Anything else?
Thanks, sir.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.